You are getting ready to listen to the voice of Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach.
What's going on? This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, and welcome to another edition of Coffee with Rhadi. Today's Coffee with Rhadi was brought to you by Enhance or Destroy Relationship Lessons from an Elite Athlete. You can find it at www.enhanceordestroy.com. Today I want to go over mistake number two. Mistake number two is poor time management. Now, poor time management is the silent killer of the athletic success. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have, and yet it is often the most mismanaged. For athletes, how time is used can mean the difference between reaching the top of the podium or falling short. Benjamin Mays has a powerful poem called Minute, which reminds us of the urgency and significance of every moment. What he says is, I've only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it, forced upon me, can't refuse it, didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. This reflection on the brevity of time aligns with the biblical wisdom found in Psalm 90, verse 12, which is, teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. As athletes, we are often so focused on training, competing, and achieving that we forget time is not infinite. Mismanaging time can not only rob us of opportunities to grow, but it can rob us of opportunities to train and opportunities to actually rest effectively. The mistake is poor time management. Now, athletes frequently fall into the trap of disorganization, failing to create structured routines that maximize productivity and balance. This could look like spending too much time on less than important activities like being on the phone with your girlfriend, being on the phone with your boyfriend, being on the phone looking at social media, procrastinating, not doing the things you're supposed to do, getting your priorities out of order, overcommitting and spreading yourselves too thin, neglecting critical areas like recovery, nutrition, and mental preparation. Poor time management leads to wasted potential. Like sand slipping through an open hand, unstructured time cannot be reclaimed. Now, why does this hurt so bad? It hurts so bad because time is the one resource that you can't get back. For athletes, poor time management results in missed opportunities, stress and burnout, and unfulfilled potential. Now, for missed opportunities, it looks like inconsistent practice or preparation that leads to subpar performance. In terms of stress and burnout, it looks like trying to make up for lost time. You know, like you missed a practice on Monday and you think you can double up and do it on Tuesday, and then you stress yourself out because you missed, and then you burn yourself out because you doubled up and you have a workout on Wednesday. And then there's the unfulfilled potential, which are dreams require discipline and focus, and mismanaged time often derails progress. Now, one of my favorite things in 2025 to talk about is discipline. I believe in discipline. In order for you to have discipline, you must be a disciple. In order for you to be a disciple, you must be a student. In order for you to be a student, you must study. And what's true is time is a huge, asset, and your mismanagement of it can be a huge liability. Now, let's look at the Bible's perspective on time. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says there's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. And James 14:4 says, you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. These verses remind us to be intentional about how we use our time, especially as athletes and coaches striving towards a goal. We cannot control how much time we have, but we can control the time that we do have. We cannot control how much time we have, but we can control the time that we do have. Now, here's the solution. You need to master time with intention. Managing time effectively is about creating systems that align with your actions and those actions that align with your goals. Here's how athletes take control of their time. 1, plan your day with purpose. 2, use small power blocks. Okay. Break your time into focus intervals. Number 3, say no to distractions. Say no to distractions. Say no to distractions. Identify time wasters and time vampires and tell them no. Align your time with your vision. That's number 4. And number 5, reflect and adjust. Once again, here's how you master your time with intention. Number one, plan your day with a purpose. Number two, use the power of small blocks. Okay. Number three, say no to distractions. Number four, align your time with your vision. And number five, reflect and adjust. Now, Benjamin Mays' poem reminds us that eternity is in it. Athletes must treat every minute as an opportunity to grow closer to their goals. The Bible's teachings encourage us to recognize the preciousness of time, urging us to live with intention and urgency. In my upcoming book, Every Second Matters, Lessons Inspired by Benjamin Mays' poem, Minute, I delve deeper into how time, discipline, and focus shape greatness. This book will be released later on in the year. I'm still working on it right now. Don't look for it right now. I'm still working on it right now. But by managing time effectively, you can transform your dreams into reality, honoring both your potential and the gift of each moment. Time is a resource, a responsibility, and a reflection of your values. Use it wisely because, as both Scripture and Mays remind us, we never know how much we have left. Every minute matters. Make yours count.
You are getting ready to listen to the voice of Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach.